Good morning, ladies and gents. I'm back with the big one. This is the patch notes for Scorpio season, which is dropping tomorrow as a free update for Conquerors Blade. Before we get into the video though, hit that subscribe button if you want to be kept up to date with the latest and greatest of Conquerors Blade. So then the time is very quickly approaching us. This time tomorrow we will be playing Season Scorpio for Conquerors Blade, and with it a whole host of new changes, goodies and features coming along. Now I'm going to be just kind of reading off the screen for this video because I have been asked to do that in the past for the big patch notes. So if you're not too bothered about actually reading through with me, then just stick me on in the background while you're playing Conquerors Blade and just listen up for everything that you need to know. I will do the reading so you don't have to. So coming up tomorrow with the Scorpio update. So usually the game will go down on a Thursday morning and it will come back up by about Thursday lunchtime. That is kind of what is going to be happening tomorrow as well. Now, first off is the new weapon. There is going to be a new weapon coming in Project Scorpio, but it is not going to be arriving until December the 8th. We will not be able to unlock this new weapon until December the 8th. Bear that in mind when you are going through everything tomorrow with the new season. We cannot unlock the new weapon until December the 8th. We will have a sneak preview event on December the 6th into all the skills, and I have a video coming very shortly in the next couple of days detailing all of the skills and thoughts and everything with the new weapon, but we cannot play it for a couple of weeks yet, so just keep that in mind. It is going to be a light armor type though. We will be able to unlock it by completing the stages in the weapon challenges in the seasonal interface or the F5 interface. Again, it is not coming until December the 8th. We will not be able to play it until then. So I'm just going to skip through all of that because, like I said, I'm going to actually make a video dedicated to the new class very soon. Going down into the ping season, so we're planning to launch our quick communication system to make it easier for the team to discuss tactics and issue commands. We are planning for this new system to be introduced on December the 1st, so not tomorrow, next Thursday it will be dropping. So you'll be able to use different kind of quick commands to actually give commands over to your team, make the tactics a little bit better. Not too sure if it's going to work in the kind of siege matches, but possibly in the territory wars, depending on how you actually, as a house, shot call and strategize and everything. It's nice to see that they are making quality of life changes like this, because actually some people do play some sweaty triad kind of sieges. Not many people, but some. So it's nice to see a little bit of a kind of additional layer of kind of tactics and strategy coming into it. New content, so there is going to be a new PvE mode, Deploy and Defend. So this will be deploy units to set up a defense and fight off the invaders in the new tower defense inspired mode. Defeat all enemies to achieve victory. I'm actually quite excited about this. This seems quite fun. This was totally dropped on me yesterday. I didn't know anything about this until literally yesterday, so it's going to be interesting to see just what this new PvE mode actually is. And we are going to be able to earn 2 uncommon wisdoms as a 100% chance when achieving victory in battle, and then we can earn up to 4 of those uncommon wisdoms per day. So it looks like you'll just have to fight 2 of these to get those uncommon wisdoms, which are the things for the new doctrine system, which I'm sure I'm going to be going into in a minute. So the map features multiple flags. Interacting with one enables you to deploy units, change ones you already stationed at the point where the flag is located. The units you can deploy will refresh each time you deploy new units or when you press the change unit button. The units you can deploy also change as the match progresses. The number of times you can deploy and change units is limited and replenishes over the course of a match. So we're not going to be able to just put out loads and loads of units and then go with it. We are going to have to actually think about what we're doing a little bit. Victory and defeat. Defeat all enemies within the allotted time to attain victory. You suffer defeat if enough invaders reach a safety area behind the base. You can also suffer defeat if you fail to defeat all invaders within the allotted time. I'm really interested in this, really interested. Special mechanic, you also acquire a unique effect which allows you to gain increased movement speed but deal greatly reduced damage and have greatly reduced defenses. So I guess that's kind of the mechanic for you to run around the map and actually deploy new units if you need to. Going down to the Doctrinal Alchemy, so I have already covered this in my Season 14 video that I did last week. I'm just going to very quickly read through all of this, just in case anybody has missed that. So the Shahari have discovered a new means of excavating doctrines in the desert. You can process pure wisdom, doctrines, and wisdoms into new types of doctrines which are not obtainable via any other method. Entry point, complete the quest which starts at the war to gain access to the new system. Yields, Doctrinal Alchemy has a chance to grant doctrines or epic quality wisdoms. Doctrines can be tempered into 5 different tiers. Each tempering requires 8 doctrines or wisdoms. You can mix and match what you use here out of the 2 types. Wisdom can be attained from weekly quests, daily sign in the battle pass, and various events. Processing. You gain tempering value during the processing of a new doctrine through Doctrinal Alchemy. Tempering value is based on the quality of doctrines and wisdoms you add before starting the process. When at maximum tempering value, all of your tempering value will be expended during the process to grant you a tier 5 doctrine. Pure Wisdom. Not going to be getting many of these each season. You can choose whether or not you use a Pure Wisdom during each process. Pure Wisdoms greatly increase the tempering value gained when used. They are consumed when used. Pure Wisdoms can be obtained from daily sign in the battle pass, premium wars, Imperial Store, Fame Store, and various events. Doctrine Spirits. So the Doctrine Spirit can be used to obtain a special Doctrine selection box which allows you to select from exclusive epic doctrines. You can earn Doctrine Spirits from tier 100 in the battle pass and the 5th stage of the Hashahashin's 5-star unit challenge. You will only be able to claim the Doctrine Spirit from the 5th stage during the Scorpio season. Drop rates. Okay, so this is where it starts to get quite interesting. Now, before I go into this, I have explained this already in one of my other videos and on stream when I have been streaming this. This system will only give you epic doctrines. Even if you put in 8 green doctrines, you will get either 1 purple doctrine or you will get 1 of the wisdoms out of it. The only thing that kind of changes what you are going to get is the tier of doctrines. So you can either get a rare, an epic, or 2 epic wisdoms from each kind of alchemy session, or you will get a tier 1, a tier 2, a tier 3, a tier 4, or a tier 5 epic doctrine. All of them are epic doctrines, but they are broken down into tiers. Obviously, the higher the tier, the better the doctrine. I am going to be making a separate video on this because it is quite a big kind of system and I can see a lot of people getting a little bit confused and flustered with this, but once you actually break it down into its core components, it's fairly easy to understand. I will make a separate video on this. So, drop rates. In order to help you better understand the Doctrinal Alchemy system, we are listing the drop rates of doctrines. Tempering value per item, so that is where you fill up your temper bar. When that actually fills up and it's full, your next transition kind of thing will give you a tier 5 epic doctrine. So for common doctrines you'll get 2, uncommon doctrines or wisdoms you'll get 5, rare doctrines, rare wisdoms you'll get 10, and epic doctrines, epic wisdoms you'll get 50 value into that tempering bar. Going down into the big list then, I'm not going to read through all this, I'm literally flashing this up on the screen right now for you, so if you are really keen to learn about the drop rates and everything, then right now is what you want to be looking at. I'm just going to leave that on there for a few more seconds. Obviously pause the video if you want to have a proper look at this. The quality of the result is in a certain range will be higher when the tempering value is higher. When the tempering value bar is 4, you are guaranteed a tier 5 epic doctrine. When using a pure wisdom, the tempering value of a single use can be calculated at 3 times the output. Please note there have been some adjustments to Doctrinal Alchemy drop rate and functionality since the preview event based on player feedback. So the Battle Pass, obviously this time we're all about Persian assassins and everything like that. Tier 1 we're going to be getting the Guild Agent hero attire for the premium Battle Pass. Tier 100 we are going to get the Nobile, I think they meant Noble, Hashahashin hero attire. Additional rewards, we can earn wisdom, we can earn pure wisdoms from the battle pass. Weekly challenge rewards have been replaced with guild gifts, which have a chance to give you epic equipment schematics, curios, fragments, treatise and crafting materials. Progression changes, we've made small adjustments to the requirements of leveling up in the battle pass. The incremental glory required between tiers has been adjusted to 200, was previously 100. The cap of required glory to level up to the next level remains at 10,000 glory. It's going to be slightly harder to level up through the battle pass, in other words. Seasonal units and unit challenges. 3 new units have been added to the seasonal unit challenge interface. You will be able to access them throughout the season. So the 3-star, the Janguis, we will get them tomorrow. The Camel Lancers will be available from December the 5th, and then the Hashins will be available from Boxing Day or December the 26th. You have to unlock the tier of unit before you can unlock the next tier. So you have to unlock the 3 stars to then be able to unlock the 4 stars to then be able to unlock the 5 stars. So fairly simple, what it has been throughout the course of all the seasons, really. So I'm not going to read through all this. This is all the different stages and challenges for the different unit and hero challenge rewards. It's just saying 4 stages for the blue units, there are 5 stages for the purple units, and there are 7 total stages for the gold units. Chain and dart, we will have different pages to actually unlock, just like the unit challenges. However, you will unlock the weapon class on the first page. So once you finish off that first page, you will then have the weapon class, and then obviously the more you go through the stages, the more stuff you will unlock, including a hero attire, which looks pretty damn tasty. Seasonal map, so the Curak Castle Redux. So the structure of the final base and areas behind it have been adjusted, as well as the position of the flag, which will provide the attacker with more routes. Expanded the second floor structure of the final base to offer more strategic options for defense and attack. Point B's defensive ability has been strengthened with a complex building layout and a roadblock on the path. Light and terrain and decorations are improved, making for a more engaging and immersive battle experience. Empyrean Sands. Point A's defensive capability is improved at the staircase at Point A is now inaccessible to cavalry. Block a road from Point A to the final camp, meaning attackers will take longer to reach the final camp, allowing the defenders more time to set up a defense. Empyrean Sands, I'm pretty sure is Regionopolis, it's just not been translated over properly. Campaign. So obviously the campaign is going to be opening up tomorrow, and the seasonal seal system will be taking effect again. We will not be able to deploy any units above 3.5 stars until the 4th of December. From the 4th of December, we will then be able to deploy tier 4 or the purple units up until Christmas Day, and then Boxing Day or December the 26th, everything is unlocked and open then, including obviously all the extra leadership and everything like that. That is coming back in. We are going to have our armor set bonuses deactivated for the first period, and then that will open back up. A few other different kind of things in terms of auxiliary points, things like that as well. And then the main territory wars this season are going to be Lingyang. That is the main one. So Daichang, which is the capital of Lingyang, that is the main region this time around. So that's the one we're all going to be fighting off. We are going to be able to start in either Anadolu or the Borderlands, and then eventually on December the 5th, Lingyang will open. We'll then be able to move over to there if your heart is content on moving to the main capital region this season. Ranked battles will be starting on November the 25th, so they will be starting this Friday. So check in-game to see the times for the event. Crowd points, we've adjusted the deduction rate of crowd points to the Grand Champion rank. You will now be able to retain 1 star for 20 crowd points. Territory War rewards, we have revamped the rewards for Territory War rewards this season to encourage more active battles. Hopefully this revamp will make the entire experience more enjoyable and rewarding. You will now earn Territory War report rewards, which will be issued at the end of each territory war. We have changed the nobility title rewards, titles granted by your house members to the members, and the rewards for campaign quests. We have already asked about shot callers. If you are one of your main shot callers in a fight, there is going to be a system in place where you get rewarded for that as well. Your performance is noted down in territory war reports, and they will be directly affected. Whoever translates this nowadays is really not doing a very good job. Your performance is noted down in territory war reports, and they will be directly affecting your territory war rating and the rewards you gain at the end of each territory war. You will be rated based on your performance and contribution in every fief battle. The rewards are as follows. Lots of triumphs for the free houses, for player houses, so obviously if your rating is higher, the more triumphs you will get. Cohorts, again, the higher your rating, the more triumphs you get. Important information, triumphs reward from player territory war reports are not affected by the reward cap for FIFA rewards. These rewards will not be issued during drill wars. Campaign rewards. There's loads of different kind of campaign rewards. You get more triumphs for the more territory wars that you join. Weekly nobility title rewards have all changed as well. They will give you more and more triumphs. Not going to read through all these, just scrolling through all these so you can have a look through if you really want to. I will leave a link down the description box below for you. But I know that this video is already starting to go on a little bit. Triumphs can be used. So triumphs can be spent at the Imperial Store to buy a variety of items. However, now triumphs are retained through seasons. So if there is nothing that you like, then hold on to your triumphs, just like the blades. Then you can buy something that you do like in future seasons. So everything ranges from pure wisdoms to epic wisdoms, all the new stuff for the doctrine system, treat eyes, powdered silver, crafting materials, unit medals, all that kind of stuff. There's some really good stuff in there, to be honest, which is worth it. So the user interface has had a slight tidy up. Some of you may have noticed on the preview event. Does look a little bit kind of slicker, a little bit smoother, a little bit nicer, a little bit cleaner, which is always a nice thing to see. Minimap overlay changes. They've had a little bit of a change and a streamline to the minimap as well. Obviously, all the seasonal runes have changed. Some are the same. There are some new ones as well. The Fame Store has obviously been reset. You will need to give in all those donations and everything again to earn this season's rewards from the Fame Store. Obviously, the Fame Stores are the guys or the girls in the capital cities and the trade colonies. Go into there and give them a load of donations, a certain amount per week, and then you can unlock more and more stuff as you go through that kind of system. Miscellaneous. So added 2 times uncommon doctrines in the rewards of the daily quest first victory. Weekly quests, we've made some adjustments to the weekly quest rewards. So just a few minor kind of changes, nothing too major in here. Just makes it a little bit more kind of worthwhile and a little bit more worth doing all of the weekly quests. I would really kind of hammer home that just get them done. Daily sign-ins as well, a few more kind of changes to those, some nice changes to be honest. You get some pure wisdoms and everything there, which are really worth doing. So a few different things for, I'm not going to go too much into this, ladder interactions is a little bit changed. Store gifting, so they have changed the required player level to gift items from level 100 to 500. Siege map pool has been slightly changed, so Curate Castle, Empyrean Sands, Hellion Fords, Sun City, Hidden City, Curate Castle, Torovar, Shield of the Capital, Riverlands Castle, Limwood Fortress, Frontier Camp, Storehouse, and Lesser Green Peak. Balancing adjustments, there have been some changes, mainly to the longsword and shield. I'm not going to go through this too much. You can read this yourself, but looks like the longsword and shield have had a very big kind of rework, and I don't know if this is good or not. If you are a longsword player, let me know down the link below, description below, whether this is all good changes or not. To me, it looks pretty good, I think. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm just going through and just having a look. From what I've heard from longsword players, it is quite a good change and it's a really needed rework for the class. Musket has some slight changes. Poleaxe has had some slight changes. Shortbow, Nadachi, Short Sword or Shield, and the Maul have all had slight changes as well. Nothing really to write home about. Units coming to the end now. Zicalian Militia has been buffed, Consistory Guards have been buffed, Squires have been buffed. All fairly minor, nothing too major, no major reworks or anything for the units. Not definitely not considering the rework for the longsword, nothing like that. I'm going to leave this video here though. This video has gone on way much longer than I thought it would. 20 minutes of me just babbling on about what we're going to be getting tomorrow. I will be making, like I said, another video in the next couple of days about the new class, and I'm going to explore the new PvE mode as well. I may combine the video, it depends on kind of how those videos go. Another video coming up about the Doctrine Alchemy system as well. I will get a guide out about that as quickly as possible because I can see people getting a bit flustered with that. If there is anything else that you want me to do, any other videos you want to see, any other information you want to get, then please let me know down in the comments below. As always, hit that sub button, share this video around, hit that like button. Let's get some hype for Season 14 releasing tomorrow for Conquerors Blade. And folks, thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope to catch you out in the desert.